We're on a table, let's go! Okay. So, we have been discussing the full quantum numbers.
Oh yeah, that's true, man.
Un, dos, tres, cuatro.
That's right.
Today, we want to start applying our knowledge with the four quantum numbers.
He speaks Spanish. He knows how them foreigners work.
So this is the first time I've
Down a little bit.
Wow.
Why are you telling me to calm down?
But we're really not full. There's people that are missing. Hey, let this be a lesson. And this is on recording. And I believe it. There's only one senior skip day.
Monday after prom.
Monday after prom. Till then,
He always makes that.
if you are not here,
I'm still teaching.
I'm still covering material. So, let's start applying these quantum numbers. So, first thing, whenever we're going to apply these, you got to remember the possible ranges. So we're looking at the ranges for these numbers. So the first one was the principal quantum number, and its range is from 1 to 7. Whole number.
I thought we already done.
Yeah, this is just bringing it back. We're going to start applying it. So L, angular momentum quantum numbers. Range is from 0 to n minus 1. Possible range for m sub L is negative L to positive L. The possible range for the spin quantum number plus 1/2 to negative 1/2. This comes into play when we're trying to determine try to determine if these can exist or not. So this is what these problems will look like for you. Okay, we'll start off. I will give you abbreviations for the numbers. With these abbreviations of these numbers, we then will give you those numbers. So I'm going to start slow.
I thought that was at S.
So here's a set of quantum numbers. Principal quantum number 5, angular momentum quantum number is 4, magnetic quantum number -2, and a spin quantum number -1/4. So whenever I'm asking you, can these four quantum numbers exist? Take it a step at a time. Remember, when I'm asking you if they can exist, you're looking at their ranges. So that's why you have to keep those ranges in mind. So let's look here at the principal quantum number n. n is 5. Can n be 5?
Yes.
Yes, because it falls between 1 and 7 and is a whole number. Check. Let's go to the angular momentum quantum number. L, we say L is 4. Well, n is 5. Since n is 5, that means L can be of a range to 0 to n minus 1, which n is 5, which is equal to 0 to 4. Does L fall in that range?
Yep.
So it's good. So L is 4. You can move closer.
Like I'm struggling. I cannot see today.
So L is 4. Since L is 4, that means m sub L goes from negative L to positive L. So it can be -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Hang on, why though?
Because it goes from a range of negative L to positive L. L is
And L
4.
was 4, okay.
So, can M sub L be negative 2?
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Then the spin quantum number is just set to 2. Plus 1/2 or negative 1/2. Can the spin quantum number be negative 1/4?
No.
No. This is a problem. So can this fourth set of quantum numbers exist?
No.
No. It's literally that simple.
That's all?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's all? I'm lost.
That's the end of it?
Now, what element? If
Doesn't
that
exist.
was 1/2,
Would not exist.
it wouldn't. Even if it was 1/2.
No, because this is L is 4, and that means you're dealing with something that's not the SPD or F.
I'm sure if we dig far enough, we could find it.
I understand if you're confused right now. You're expecting something to smack you in the face.
Yeah, I really was.
Okay. Let this smack you in the face.
Oh, great. Who Is these the numbers?
Yes.
Okay. Is this 2 different sets of numbers?
Yes.
Okay. Why is there a close sign?
Positive.
Positive 1/2 and negative 1/2. It's gotta be. It's just how we symbolize it. The arrow.
Is that a 5?
This is a 5. I've made it the whole year without y'all asking that until like last week.
Well, that's because we've seen S's for like a week and a half.
Why would you think there's an S there? This is all numbers.
Well, the M sub S over there, the S, the 5 is the
That's
same.
literally how I feel, especially whenever I'm teaching physics. Is that an S or a 5? Is it between numbers? Yes, it's a number.
I was talking to my brother about you the other
That's just
day,
supportive theater.
and not anything bad. We were just talking about my grades.
Ha!
And,
What do you have to say?
well, first he rubbed in my face that he had an A in chemistry, but
Your brother took the easy chemistry.
he said that it was your first year, and yeah. And then he said that the next year you called him chapter 4 because he had trouble with chapter 4 in physics.
That's not why I called him chapter 4. I called him chapter 4 because he never turned in the chapter 4 homework.
Oh, I thought he said that he thought it was because you told me one time you called him chapter 4, and then I asked him yesterday, and he said I think it's because I had problems with
He
chapter 4.
never turned the homework in.
What's
Never.
what's the highest grade you've had somebody have in chemistry?
Ever?
Like overall, except for that first year. In your
I want to say it was the second or third year we did the food drive, and that's when my chemistry class became as hard as it is now. And I offered a bonus point for every can that we brought in.
50
And
bonus points right here, I would.
I limit it to 50 now, and this is the reason I limit it to 50 now. I had a parent that literally showed up and we went to Sam's, stocked up, backed up their pickup to the back door with a pickup truck full for their kid. I took it. It was nobody even came close to it.
How much was it?
Need a custodian in the office,
They got like
please.
500 some bonus points. They ended up having a little bit over 100%.
Okay, not counting that person. Because that's
Are you going to do that for us? Do we get to bring in cake?
We do it in food drive.
okay.
I will say the highest grade. I like not include stuff like that. I'd say the highest grade's been like a 98 or 99.
Thomas told me.
100 here. I'm already not 100.
You ain't done.
Question.
Yes.
Yeah, never mind, you're gonna do that one.
If I
Go
break
ahead.
into my doomsday prepping grandpa's storage, I could easily bring over that many cans.
I set you to 50.
What if I double it?
Limit to 100.
50.
What if I brought in 1,000?
When
Would you
is-
give it to me?
when
is the food drive?
Okay,
I'll
I'm
do
gonna
50.
when you count one, I'll pull one out and then do it again.
So Let's look at this set here. So n is 4. Can n be 4?
Yes. Why not?
Yeah.
Ah.
If n is 4, can L be 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, why can't
Because what's the range for L? 0 to n minus 1. N is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3, so it's 0 to 3.
It can be any of those numbers. It doesn't have to be 3.
Understand it now?
Okay.
All right, so m sub L, if L is 2, can m sub L be 1?
Yes.
Yes. Then spin quantum number,
It's 1/2. That's good.
Yes.
because it can be 1/2.
That's good stuff right there.
There comes the fun part.
Quality.
That,
I'm going to
actually,
preference.
that right there says 112. I don't know what you're talking about.
Preference to you, the fun we're going to have next week.
I want to see the phone we're having next week.
Did you say our quiz was Tuesday?
Yeah.
I'm moving it to Wednesday.
Why do
We
we
might as well just do it Thursday.
And then move it up to Friday. Friday's Flag Day again.
We won't have school Friday.
Oh, that is right.
So it's Thursday alive.
They won't have school Friday.
This is element number 42,
Why no school?
molybdenum
Why no school Friday?
training. I'm just showing you that I can do this because Monday I'm going to teach you how to do that part.
What is going on?
I can use these quantum numbers to identify elements, and I can use elements to get 4 quantum numbers. So this is just a little bit of adding a little something there for you that we're going to do on Monday. Next, 4 set of quantum numbers. N. Can N be 6? Yep. If N is 6, can L be 0?
Yep.
0 to N minus 1, so it can be 0. If L is 0, can M sub L be 1?
Yeah.
No. Why no?
Because you're already at 0.
One's over 0. That was already 0.
Okay, because it goes from negative L to positive L, and there's no negative 0 or positive 0, it's just 0.
Beautiful job.
Okay, I'm back.
It's dependent on L. L is 6. So negative L to positive L. There's only one option for M sub L.
That was L6.
0.
L is 0.
I thought you just said L6.
I thought I said L is 0.
I think you did say 6.
I
You probably did
apologize.
say 6.
L is 0. So if L is 0, the only possibility for M sub L is 0. So can it be plus 1/2?
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't even matter. Does not exist.
Which kind no?
No.
That's it.
But you have to have. I was waiting for something to literally like come flying at my head.
Nothing's gonna fly to you. That's it. Can N be 12.3?
Nope.
No.
Nope. That one's right out the whack.
That was easy. Can N be 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can L be 1?
Yes.
Yes.
Can M sub L be 0?
Yes.
Yes.
Negative
Yes.
1/2?
Yes.
So this is,
Wait,
Monotera.
wait, I wanna work it out, please.
Okay, go for it.
I wanna try.
How do you do it?
0. We're gonna start.
Oh.
So,
I don't get it.
I got it.
The top one is like it's row.
I think it's that one.
I wanna say,
But how you get what it is into it is a different story.
But you're hitting on the right track. Because N does tell me to run.
Yes.
I want to say it's gallium.
No.
It's not.
Bromine.
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 How did you get that?
I will show you on Monday.
I want to know now.
It brings the excitement for you to come to school on Monday.
What if I'm sick?
Wait, if it's negative, is it in that half? If it's positive, is it in the other half?
Oh, what's negative?
I think I
The
get
1/2.
Oh! 1/2. Split the blocks
Okay.
in halves.
March with it.
So,
So that would be between the columns 9 and 10.
4.
What?
So it's row 4 on the
Here's the key.
right half.
Here's the key. Here's the key. I'm going to help you.
Row 4, right half.
L
Because
is
it's negative.
1.
That's
L
negative
is
half.
1. It tells
But you
you
can
it's
look at it.
what orbital.
P.
It's P.
Yeah.
So you're
That's
in the
over
P
here.
block. So columns 13, 14, and 15 is the plus 1/2. Column 16, 17, and 18 is the negative 1/2.
Okay, you lost me.
Hang on,
It's
but
negative.
how is
I'm going to teach it on Monday.
P has
You're so close to just teaching it now.
But P has 3 orbitals.
Hint at it. Give us a hint.
We just got the hint.
We'll write it down.
That's the only part I
We
can
know
think
what the
about.
4 and the negative 1/2 means,
P
which
has
is
3
1 and
orbitals.
0.
Hey, what's an orbital?
What's the orbital?
I need you all to do me a favor. Yes, sir.
Like it correlates to blocks.
Explain to me why P has only 1 orbital on this, but every time anything else is 3.
P has 3.
I know, but you just said P had 1.
That's useless.
No. And L is 1.
So it's all of them
For L.
to now.
I'm so
0, 1, 2, 3. 0 is S, 1 is P, 2 is D, 3 is F.
Okay.
Okay, Picasso.
I was going to do it for sure.
Yeah, no.
Thumb.
I know what you're talking about. Like, I was trying to make a fun. Sure not.
I need you to do me a favor.
Can we each come up to the board and figure it out?
You will choose the representative from your class. Do it now.
Can we pick 2?
What do you need?
We will start with 1.
John.
John.
Mr. Ellis.
Mr. Ellis.
Here is the markers. You will do the
First
first one.
one.
Make it fast.
I called it second.
Ramone's my third round pick.
We will cover it Monday.
I'm gonna look up when I get home.
You go right ahead.
Because it's really bothering me. I'm trying to figure out how you find out.
It's usually really bad. You didn't look that up. Yes, I did. No, you didn't.
You got to talk to the class, Mr. Ellis.
Okay.
Class, talk to Mr. Ellis.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's not your voice. Liar. Fake.
Ladies and
Fraud.
gentlemen. Can N be 1 to 7?
Indubitably.
Or 4?
Sure can.
Yes.
Be anything you want it to be, John.
Impeccably.
If N is 4, can L be 6?
No.
No.
Good job, guys.
Thank
No,
you.
that's what I
No.
So now we say no. Mr. Ellis, choose somebody quickly.
You just put no.
Mr. Ellis, you are possibly my time.
Come on up and do the next one.
What?
Come on up, do the next one. Go on, Maddie.
You have the whole class to help
It's
you.
the easiest one.
So L can't be more than N.
It is.
I overthink everything. N can only
Correct.
be 7.
It's got to be to 0 to N minus 1. So it always
So
be.
it can only be 0 to whatever N is.
No,
So
because
if
it can't even be what N is.
Zero
If
to
L
one
is
hundred.
5.
Oh, because you have to subtract.
You could do it, right?
I know this one's right.
On the first one?
Yeah.
Right.
No, because N is 4.
Because it's 1 through 7. 1 between 7.
I don't understand.
Right?
Okay, so where N is 4, it can only go from 0 to N minus 1. N is 4, which means 0 to 3.
Oh, okay.
So 0, 1, 2, or 3.
That's right.
Okay.
No,
Mr. Hall,
No.
ask you a question.
that is correct.
Because
I
if you
thought it
want
was
the
right.
uneven amount, it's 9. And it's
Okay.
It's 10.
I told you.
Oh, yeah, I just can't count.
And the smart one's telling me no.
They are far apart.
It can be 0.
Oh, it's a...
It says 0 right there.
Yeah, it says 0 to 1.
It's 0. It's in there.
It would be 0.
You're going from negative L to L, so it'd be negative 0 to 0, so it has to only be 0.
It's right.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So M sub L.
How?
Because if it's
You're only
0
option
L,
is 0.
Yeah.
yeah, it has to be, it can only be 0.
That,
Hang on, hang on.
0, 1, 2.
I'm hanging.
Okay,
See, that's what I
y'all
was
keep on
thinking,
hanging.
but I just want
yeah, I don't know what to
This.
do.
You're right.
Plus 1.
Right, yes.
Okay.
Jump over here.
No.
0, 2, 0, 1,
We don't have to do that thing.
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't have to.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not
We
doing,
didn't
we're
even
doing that
finish
next
it.
week.
Then why is he putting that?
Because John won't leave him alone.
Because I'm curious. Y'all don't have to pay attention to this.
I'm going to.
Okay.
See, I was about to look. That's why I was
At least
asking.
we got it.
Hang
Because
on.
I counted wrong. I counted 4 and 5. And so that's why I was like, well, you can't put it in the middle and then it won't work out. Like that.
Hey, could
I will teach you my now.
I was just curious. I want to learn.
Would you share with the rest of the class, good sir?
On Monday.
I kind of understand it, I kind of don't.
That's fine. I'm just happy. N is 4. Can N be 4?
Yeah.
Hey, if N is 4, what is the possibilities that L can be?
0 through 3.
Why do you get 0 to 3?
Because you're subtracting 1 to n minus 1.
So 0, 1, 2, or 3. We got 3, so we can do that. So
It's yes.
M sub L, can it be 2? Yes. Plus 1/2 for the spin?
Oh,
Yes.
smiley face.
Now, who in this room is struggling right now? Fantastic.
Get up there.
You're going to the board.
Oh,
That one?
well, that's lovely.
See, I just don't fully understand this.
That.
Like, I don't,
That's just the range. You have to know that.
let me have that. I know that negative L to L mean.
That's the orientation.
Yes, it's yes.
So, okay, so from here it's negative 3 to positive
Okay.
3.
Where?
Where at L's 3,
Okay.
it can be negative 3 to positive 3.
Correct.
Okay, that's all I need to know. I got the rest.
6. The 600 make one happen there. I guarantee it. I stand by it. If I could be kept down to 6. 6.
Wait, how'd you figure it out?
Magic. Or
That's the
science.
range.
Really.
John teaches.
Hey,
Whatever L.
all right. Y'all tell me. Is she right or wrong? She's saying wrong there.
Wrong.
That's correct. She's right. She is right. You're correct. You're right.
And
Because
then
she's down.
Why are you saying
you
it
don't
can't
even
be that?
finish it now.
Because it's not E minus 1.
You don't even finish it because it's
That's it.
wrong.
No.
Who else is struggling?
I am balling.
Balling on a budget, man.
Go for it. You were raising your hand, ready to go.
I didn't
Let's
know.
see, that
I don't think you're struggling. I think you wanted to go.
4, 3.
Jump down.
Hey, you got bananas on your desk.
But no,
You
no,
gonna go bananas?
that was the worst thing I've heard ever.
Yep.
You flipped the 3 coins and you
This
didn't
one,
lose.
I didn't even realize.
Easy peasy, right?
What?
How you feeling?
That's what we're.
Good. Pretty good.
Oh, because it's everybody feels good with that. That's good.
Hey, now can you do what you're doing?
No, I'll do that Monday.
I'm curious to understand because I got a little part of it.
I guess it would.
understand
Yeah,
I
it
just
would.
want to finish up the
Okay, so
rest.
that
Is
one.
that all of it?
L is blocked.
Wait. Oh no, Mr. Hall.
I've got it written down, John.
Okay.
600.
So you know how Mr. Hop tells
You
you.
know you don't have the one I'm looking for written down.
Once you learn it, don't forget it.
Yes.
Be happy today is not quiz day.
You would fail.
You would fail. I have a question for you. Where's my green and red markers? There's red.
They've been abducted.
I don't.
For all that is holy, please don't pull out multiple versions on us now.
Not yet. Not yet. That is coming. That is coming.
Open versus
I'll
cut
put that
back
one.
here, ready to go.
Give me the orbital notation.
I'll tell you, I can do this. I can do this.
I want the orbital notation. Why not? Let's have some fun with it.
Is this the one?
Atomic number
I love it.
47.
What is it?
Silver.
Is this
47?
Atomic number 47. Silver. You should destroy this just like you would destroy the SAT. Ow. You still have no idea what you're doing. These are the ones with the underscores.
Wait, these are the ones with the underscores, not the
See.
other fancy ones?
See.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna point a wall over mine.
I'm gonna try, but I haven't done this. I'm gonna try my hardest.
Silly
Hey, John, I'm gonna cover that stuff you're worried about on Monday. Let's cover this. We gotta get you to do orbital notation.
I think I got it.
My goodness, you have a quiz coming up. Yeah.
I got. Well, I still have to do that one quiz actually.
Okay.
It's 4.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
I have 2 quizzes to do in AP Biology.
Very nice.
Oh, I went too far.
Okay. Hang on.
Hold on, but I gotta get the answer up here too.
I kinda don't even have to look to count anymore.
Oh, this is, oh,
Jonathan, do you need help?
You should eat them for me.
Yeah. Do you need help? No, I understand. Okay.
does that one only have one because that's the one you hit on?
No,
Why is that one have John?
because that was the fifth electron in 4D. Hundred. Each orbital will receive one electron before it receives its second.
Well, why is there 9? There's only 4.
Alright, John, yeah.
Silver?
We got silver. It's 9
There's
into the block.
10,
See
there's
it?
47.
Yeah, I count over the
Yeah.
block. And
Oh, I
it's
done
9.
42.
You got 5 underscores. You
No
gotta
wonder.
give each one an up arrow.
I was about to say, I was like-
Down arrow.
So here's the interesting thing. First off, hopefully you can do this orbital notation. If not, you look at some see me Monday during your lunch. Which one is the last electron?
No,
No.
Maybe not.
because
Wrong side.
you get tons of rules.
The second arrow,
that one.
Wacky.
So that one.
Yes.
See?
Yeah.
Let me show you something. There's a magical thing you can do when it comes to quantum numbers.
The other one's okay.
We're going to give you 4 quantum numbers for this electron.
Oh, no, dog straight.
It's quite to have the other
So you count and you block 9 over.
I would have read an arrow.
And then you're like, oh. okay.
Whenever you're doing
5
this,
up arrows.
your 4 quantum numbers, the first thing to start with, the angular momentum quantum number. You know why? It's more simple. It's simple. Look at the shape. See? You must remember,
Ain't that 3?
L is 0, 1, 2, or 3.
S. P. 2.
For S, it's 0. For P, it's 1. For D, it's 2. For F, it's 3. In this case, look at that. L is 2. How do you know it's 2?
Because it's
Because
in
it
D.
says so.
It's in the D block.
It's a D block. It's that simple.
And then, alright, never mind. Add 1. See what?
Okay? Now, from here, it gets more simple. I cannot make it because for L is S is 0, P is 1, D is 2, F is 3. Question?
No. No question.
You must just know this. Whenever I gave you the angular momentum quantum number, I said kids struggle with this. And that right there is what I said, kids struggle with it. You have to accept it and know it.
So it's really just in order.
So it's one of those things where you know or you don't.
So it's one of those things that we can use like a periodic table, just go from here to there, and then down. Okay.
That'll be the one.
And don't worry, on Monday you'll really use a periodic table.
That's how I'm gonna remember it.
Very nice.
What is
Hey,
it?
Mr. Hall.
Yes.
You
Go from there to there, from there to there.
Okay, for N,
So which comes first?
this is the principal quantum number, which is the energy level. It's 4.
Well, that will prove
So that's
simple.
always gonna be like whatever number you have.
Yes.
And then how do we figure out in
That's a great question. So my question to you, what is the range for M sub L if L is 2?
0 to negative 2?
If L is
For
2,
M sub L
it's
if L is 2.
negative 2,
Negative
negative
2.
1, 0, 1, and 2.
Oh, so you have to do that rule that you
So
gave.
guess what this is? It tells you the orientation of the orbitals. How many orbitals are in a D block?
5.
5.
So 4.
This orbital is negative 2. This one's negative 1. That one's 0. That one's 1. That one's 2. Where's the electron?
1.
In the 1. Now, the simplest one.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah?
That 2, for that, whatever you just did, is it always gonna be that number minus from like negative 2 to 2? Whatever the number is?
If L, yes.
So
For M
if
sub
L
L,
is-
take L and you're going to go from the negative of it to the positive of it.
Okay.
Why? Wouldn't N be 5? Because I thought N tells you the row.
N will tell me the row. But remember, for D block, row, wait,
Minus, N minus
Oh,
1.
okay.
No, L is 2.
wait a second here, hold on. Remember we did the orbital notations?
Yes.
N equals row minus 1.
Yeah.
Now, this is for D block. I want to find row. Row is equal to N plus 1. That'll give you row. But you have to take N and add 1 to it.
Oh, okay.
Good question?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense now.
Now, the electron. If it points up, it's positive 1/2. If it points down, negative 1/2. We up or down?
Negative 1/2. Negative 1/2.
Down, so it's negative 1/2. There are the 4 quantum numbers for silver.
Okay, that ain't bad. Okay, that's actually kind of easy. That's not horrible.
On that one thing that you gave us, or the range
That last
or
roll.
whatever,
Uh-huh.
L is 0 to N minus 1.
Yeah.
But if N is 4, then how is that to, or you just go off that 4?
N is 4.
Yeah.
L can be 2.
Because it has to be 0 to whatever that is minus 1. So it can be 0 to 3. But it can't be
Yes.
minus
Or
So
silver.
it
Yes.
don't matter.
Silver is not over.
So it could be 0
When the range is in determining if it does or not, it matters. And at this point, it matters, but it will always follow the range.
How did you get 1 below 2? Because you put it on the things,
Labeled
negative
under
2,
force.
negative 1,
Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2.
and then you stop wherever your last.
So that's how you figure them out? Yes, but there's a more simplistic way we will cover Monday. For this one it is. Now, let's do another one. Hey, who still got your orbital notation? See?
I think I got it now, Mr. Hall.
Very nice. Let's do the 4 quantum numbers for that electron.
Oh, that electron. Oh, of course, you had to do something different.
I want you to be able to work from the electron. So what's the first number we look at?
Wait a second.
L.
Okay, I wait.
L.
It will be 0.
The block.
Okay, I'm good.
Yes, because we're looking at L. So we're in the S subshell,
Yeah.
which means we're S, so that means 0 for L. Everybody got that? Any question there?
No.
All right, what about for N?
3.
So 3.
I'm already done.
So M sub L? It's 0. Why? Because L is 0, so the range for M sub L is 0. So this orbital is the 0 orientation. So this is 0. Plus 1/2 or negative 1/2?
Negative.
Negative 1/2.
I know what element that is.
Which one is it?
Magnesium.
May not.
That's so cool. Like, that they made that to work out with that. That's so cool. I
It
just thought
is.
it was a weird shape.
Just works.
What's the?
Okay, how does John get to know how to find one periodic table with a bunch of numbers?
You got me wanting to switch from math to chemistry. You got me wanting to. This is so cool.
All right, listen. For those of you that are not going to get this right now, don't freak out on me. I'll cover it more on Monday. Monday, I'm actually going to break it down and make it fair game. Okay, for those of you that are in the room, are like, hey, John knows, like John gets to know, yeah.
Specifically Levi.
Where's the thermite?
And
I'll show you later.
Thank you.
Okay,
You gotta play hard.
here's the thing. Let's go back to silver. So let's look at silver. So here's silver.
47.
So whenever we're looking at it,
Squares always start us so good.
so whenever we're looking at it, you're going to do the same thing when you're determining these 4 quantum numbers. Or you're working back from them. But here's how you're going to split it. Use that half to your advantage. The first half is the plus 1/2. The second half of the block is the negative 1/2. So find the block. We have the D block, right? Here to here. How many columns are in the D block?
10.
So half that?
5.
So let's go 5 in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here's the halfway point.
I counted that as 4 earlier.
So when you look at this, the first half is the plus 1/2, and the second half is the negative 1/2. Now, you got to look at L. You're in the D block, so what does that mean L is? L is 2. So M sub L has to have a possible range of what?
Negative 2. Negative.
Negative 2 to 2. Here comes a fun thing. Remember that Hund's rule I was telling you about?
Yeah.
These go the same way. Following Hund's rule tells you
It's any
you're going to label these columns out, but you have to change them. So the third column's negative 2. Fourth's negative 1. Fifth's 0. 6 is 1. 7 is 2. That's the first electron. Then what do? We go back and put in the second. First electron. Now we go back for the second electron. So negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. Then the only other thing you have to keep in mind is whenever you did the orbital notations. For the D block, n equals rho minus 1. Now if you're trying to find the rho, it's rho equals n plus 1. So you're actually in the 5th row. But this is the 4th energy level because it's 4D. So now you put it all together. When you look at it, L is 2, which means I'm in D block. Which now means I add 1 to my energy level to find my rho. So I'm in the D block. I've limited to the D block. Now I'm in the 5th row. Now I've limited to this. Then I look at M sub L. M sub L is 1. Now I've narrowed it down again. I've narrowed it down to the 1 column. Now, is it the plus 1/2 or negative 1/2?
Negative.
Negative 1/2, so I know it is silver. For those of you who are totally lost right now,
That's cool.
chill out. You're going to be
I
fine.
kinda.
That's cool.
On Monday, I'm going to give you a new periodic table. I'm going to spend the beginning of the class breaking down the periodic table for you in this way. So you can use it to give me the 4 quantum numbers for an element. I can give you the 4 quantum numbers and you can work backwards and give me the element. I know it seems complex, but it's like right now. think of yourself. If I would have looked at you and asked you to solve systems of equations, y'all would destroy that now. Let me go back to you in the 3rd grade. If I asked you to solve systems of equations, you would have thought I was speaking of witchcraft.
I kicked it in the head. Left field.
You would have been screaming, "Burn him! Burn him!"
Math field day brains.
Nice.
I was in tag, you know,
So,
I was in math field day.
you don't shock me.
unfortunately.
So, how do you guys feel with that if I gave you an electron from an orbital notation?
I could. It'd take me a minute for that, but.
That's fine. I ain't worried about that. That's
I
fine.
got that in the bag.
This is what I'm worried about right now.
Okay.
Okay? If you don't know how to do orbital notations, you need to come see me. Besides